Hi everybody, it's Diana with StampingWithDi.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Mimeograph Monday with a twist. And I'm doing a by request project today, and Cindy Hershey asked for this card, and when she asked for it I didn't have the bundle at the time, but now I do, and I could not wait to play around with this with the bundle. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Diana, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm in Santan Valley, Arizona. Now, Winston is making me laugh because as I'm talking, he's like looking around like, who are you talking to? So he is too funny. All right, so and if you are new, Winston is our dog, and we've had him. We got him in August, and he is just such a sweetheart. We love him so much. Uh-oh, I might have to put him in the house. He is a rescue dog, and we learn something new every day, I swear, about him. So we'll see how he does. If I have to put him in the house and close the door. So so before he gets too noisy, Jeff just went to the store, so he waits at the door. He just loves Jeff to death. But so anyways, all right, so I'm going to stop blabbing so we can get to the video. Close your eyes just for a second while I get my camera adjusted. That should be pretty good. All right, I want to remind you about the hostess code for October, and we have free shipping. So usually free shipping is just 1 day, but actually we have 3 days. So we have October the 9th to the 11th. I am so excited. I think it's been forever since we've had free shipping where it was more than 1 day. And it could be just because, you know, we have a little bit more competition. I don't know if I don't think it's Black Friday. But like Amazon has special days or whatever, so I don't know if that's why they did it or not, but I love that they did. So, but now your order has to be at least $75 before tax and shipping for it to count. So make sure you take advantage of that. What I personally would do, that's just me, I would get the starter kit because it already has no shipping on it. So there's 2 different choices. And then if you need more, if you didn't get everything in your starter kit, then you can place another order from yourself, and not only would you get free shipping, you would also earn commission. So I would love to have you join my team and answer any questions you have in regards to that. All right, so I just had to put that little sales blurb in there. So let's get to what we're using today. All right, so we are going to do this card right here. So I have my little recipe, so I know what I'm using. Now the recipes can be found on my blog, and then if you just go up to on the top, it'll say current catalogs. If you click on that, then it will open up, and you can be able to get the recipes yourself. So what we're going to be using is the Warmest Heart Bundle. So you've got this cute little thermos. How many of you, I think almost everybody probably in their life had a little thermos at one time or another when they went to school in their lunch pail, or maybe your dad did, or your grandpa, you know, but I'm sure everybody can relate. And what I love is it has these other little doohickey things here, and they're almost like stickers in a way. But you can, you know, do whatever you want with them, but I just love the little extra thingies that go with it, and of course the pattern on there as well. So, and it has a matching die, so you can cut out the thermos. You can cut out like the inner kind of like, it's like a oh, Jeff has one of these, kind of more like a coffee decanter. And then some patterns, and then it also cuts out, you know, the flowers and the sun, you know, and things like that. But so just have fun with that. All right. So let's get to the card. Now the card in the catalog. So the first card, I'm going to do 2 projects today. So the card in the catalog is actually a note card size. Now sometimes I say note card and then it's not really a note card, but and then what I do is I just cut it how I think it is, and then I just look at the catalog one, and then you can just tell by the way things lay on the card. If it's too much space around it, then you know, like, yes, it was a note card. So indeed this is, and these are the little note cards with envelopes. Now, it comes with envelopes, but I'm just probably going to put it in a regular, size envelope. All right, so we have our note card. So we have our little piece that goes on the inside. And this is just the subtle DSP packs is where I got this paper from. And I'm just going to put a tiny little strip on the bottom there. And my scissors. Okay. Just so it's not plain in there. And I don't always do that, but when I'm cutting out the paper, I have a strip, so I might as well use it. All right. I don't like to be wasteful. All right, so this is just going to go on the inside. Now again, this is the catalog version from the mini catalog. And it's how I think it was made. Now, one thing that is different is the ribbon that they used. I didn't order that ribbon, so I'm going to use something different, but it looks the same. All right, so what we're going to do is we have some cardstock, and we're going to do some heat embossing. So I'm going to use my Versamark. I have my little embossing buddy, not embossing buddy, but like it's an accompaniment. And I want my little thermos. So we have our thermos. Let me get this opened up. I have my heat gun plugged in off to the side. All right. So we're going to go thermos with the Versamark. And then it has the cute little flower on it. And then we're using the white embossing powder. I've just put it in this little plastic container. Okay, that looks good. All right, let me get my heat gun. Like I said, it's off the side, heating up. So I always usually do, a card ahead of time, so I kind of know like what I want to do, what I need to change or whatever. And so this was heated up before, but then I was doing some laundry and I could hear the pants rattling around in the washing machine, and I'm like, well, I don't want to be doing a video with that in the background, so hopefully you won't hear it. So Jeff and I had some lunch, so I wasted a little bit of time. So now my heat tool is all cooled down. All right, there we go. Because once it starts, it goes pretty fast. All right, you just want it to be that pretty shiny white. All right. So we have done this on the crushed curry. I also want to do one on the petal pink. And then this time, I'm using the cute little sun and the little rainbow. This rainbow is adorable. All right, I'm going to do the same thing. And then heat that up, just like I did before. And this should heat up faster because it's just been used. See, that one went a lot faster. So I'm so excited about the free shipping. Because I usually grab, envelopes, just things that I usually go through a lot. Grid sheets, adhesive, certain cardstocks, that you're going to use a lot of. I mean, Christmas is coming, right? So you might go, oh, I'm going to grab a bunch of real red or garden green or whatever. If you know you're going to be using a certain DSP, you know, for your Christmas cards. See the colors of cardstock that is in that DSP and make sure you grab them. Maybe you have somebody on your Christmas list who is a crafter. Now is a great time as well to get the free shipping stuff. All right, so there we have that there. Okay. And then, oh, look at, so I have my little handy dandy, I got a bigger vacuum. So let's clean that off the desk. All right. I have that tiny little one, and that one is much stronger. All right. So let's see here. So now we have our cute little thermoses, and I'm going to die cut them out. So I have my little die. So I go over and I die cut them out, and boop. So we have our cute little thermoses already done. And now one thing also I did a little bit different than in the catalog, because they used the blender pens to color, and I'm just going to use my Stampin' blends instead. They also didn't mention a green, but I could tell that the leaves were green, so I just grabbed, you know, Granny Apple. I was just guessing. All right, so we're just going to color in here the Granny Apple, and the white embossing resists the ink. It resists the Stampin' blend. So now I wouldn't color on it, you know, like I just try to go around it, but it will also kind of keep the colors inside. And then I'm going to take my dark daffodil. We don't have a crushed curry blend. I think we used to. Did we used to? Something tells me I thought we did. And then we didn't anymore. I can't remember. But daffodil looks perfect. So now those are colored, and then let's come over to our little sun. Now the petal pink is a little bit lighter cardstock, so instead of using the dark daffodil, I'm going to use the light daffodil so that my sun is not too dark. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm just going in here, and I'm just kind of avoiding the white embossing. All right, so let's see. I want to also put a little bit of yellow here. And this is the light Calypso. And then the dark petal pink. And I just love how they look on there. They look almost watercolory look because of that white embossing. And then you're coloring on the cardstock. So I love the look of it over just, you know, where we always are coloring on white. But don't they look super cute? All right. So there's that. Now I also am going to stamp hello, or not hello, thanks. Thanks, 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 all over my little strip of paper. All right, let me get my grid sheet here. Because we're going to stamp out of this white piece. So I need a little piece of paper in order to catch that. All right. Now this isn't always a good thing to do, to have all these pads open, but I'm going for it. All right. Now if you're just stamping alone, it's probably not a big deal. If you're stamping with a couple people, you probably don't want to do this, just because you're just asking for, trouble, man. Okay, so I'm going to first do crushed curry. So we're just going to go crushed curry. And I'm just going to just stamp thanks, 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 just all over my white piece. And I'm going to try to be as straight as I can, because I'm not, it looks like I'm looking directly over, but I'm really not, because the camera is right there. So that's directly, so I can already tell I'm going a little crooked, but that's okay. So I'm just going thanks, thanks, thanks. And then we're going to fill in this with some of the other colors. All right, so that was crushed curry, and then I'm going to wash it, because then I'm going to go into a different color. So now I'm going to go into petal pink, and these are basically just colors I used on the card. All right, so now I'm just going to do the petal pink, so I'm kind of staggering them as well. And I love the look of this. I have done this a few other times when I've done Mimeograph Monday with a twist, because they like to do this a lot. All right, and now I have my Calypso. So this is darker, and I'm just going to do the same thing. So I'm kind of staggering it in between. But doesn't that look so cute? Thanks, 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 thanks. Okay, so we have our little thanks banner. So let me close these because I'm done with the pad. So again, that was petal pink, crushed curry, and Calypso coral. All right. So now let's put our card together. So again, this was a note card. So the front of this is just 3.5 by 5 because that's the size of the note card after it gets folded. So let me make sure. I'm just second guessing myself. Yes, 3.5 by 5 is the size of a note card once it is folded. So I'm going to use my green tip glue. Look how cute the little hearts are in the back. All right. And this is just the petal pink out of the subtle 6 by 6 DSP collection pack. And then I'm just putting this on here so it covers that whole note card. So that's why I'm using the green tip glue. It allows me to have a little bit of wiggle room when I'm doing that. All right. Now this is the ribbon that I changed. So it used a different ribbon, and this is just the 3 twine combo pack. So I'm just using this because it looks just as cute. And we're just going to tie a bow, and it's just kind of floppy in the background there. And we're going to put this on with dimensionals. So this was fun. I always showed Jeff the catalog version and my twist. So he said, my twist squeaked by just barely this week. So that's kind of like, you're going, ooh, I wonder what she did. Because this one is so cute that it was really hard. I found it hard to top. All right, so there we have our thanks, thanks, thanks. Now I'm going to put my little bow here. So I'm going to take some seal. And I'm just going to stick that to the seal. And that's just going to keep it in place while I put my little thermoses on. All right. Then we have our cute little thermoses. And they're going to go on with the dimensionals too. I'm going to take this paper away. Sometimes it can be a little busy on the eyes. All right, so we are going to take our thermoses, and I'm going to take a couple little dimensionals. So I know the thermos goes here. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was lovely. Lovely. Hang on a minute. I pulled the back off that dimensional and took my bow with it. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay. It is a curly one. All right, so this little guy goes right here. Like that. And then this one is going to go like this. So I'm going to put a dimensional, and a dimensional, and a dimensional. And try not to pull my ribbon again. Right. And then this little thermos kind of staggers this one like that. And then you can see the fun ribbon sticking out of the edges there. So cute. Then it also has some embellishments. So the embellishments they used are the ombre matte decorative dots. And they used these ones here. So we're going to go 1, 2, and let's grab a big one, 3, and 4, and 5. So there is a catalog version. So isn't that so cute? It is just so cute. All right, so let me do my twist. So let me just get some of these on the floor there. Okay, so let's get to my twist. Now I changed my bling, so I'm not going to use that bling. I also added another die, so I'm using the Stylish Shapes. I also added some different designer series paper. So I wanted to have a little bit of floral going on. So I grabbed the Delightful Floral, and this is one of the new online exclusive DSPs. So make sure you grab some of that. I also wanted to use the polka dot. So this is that same DSP. It's from that same settle, but I wanted to use the polka dots instead. And I just loved how these two looked together. You got these pretty florals and the polka dotted. I also did a white emboss on the petal, and in this time I put that decoration in it. So I just stamped it, and then I put the decoration in there, and now I have that fun little thermos with the checker pattern in there. All right. I also did a cup. So this is one of the dies, and it's just a little cup that you would drink, you know, your coffee out of, the lid or whatever. All right, so let's see here. I also have, you know how I always have these little strips of white, and this is the perfect kind of card why I keep these on hand. So these are when I cut out for classes and my video cards. I sometimes get a lot of these little small strips, and this card was perfect for that. So this paper has Berry Burst in it, so I wanted to use the Berry Burst ink, and I'm going to have it say, "You warm my heart." And I'm just going to stamp on that strip, and I'm going to come over to the left as close as I can to that edge. All right. So let's start putting our card together. All right, so we have our cute little circle, and I'm going to put it on here, and I'm going to just use the edge of it to trim, because I don't want it to be a full circle. I want it to go off the card a little bit. All right, not a lot. I still need some circle on here, but I want it to have that flat edge. So I'm just going to glue that on there, but look how cute those look. All right, and I just picked a DSP that also had petal pink in it, and then it just, you know it's going to go. All right, so we have this. We also have on the inside, to get that off the table, this is going to go on the inside of the card. I'm just trying to have not too much of a mess on my desk. All right, so this is inside. So if you don't have this little thermos set, now would be the time to get it with the free shipping. Just remember your order has to be at least $75 before the tax and the shipping in order to get the free shipping. And don't forget, when you place an order of $75 before tax and shipping, you are also earning goodies or guts. All right, so let's see here. So we have this little piece goes here, but it's going to go on this first. Because I wanted that little bit of a white border around my polka dot, just so that I had this little white before I just went polka dot right to the cardstock. I wanted just a little bit of plain spot for our eyes, just to kind of rest. All right, so we have our You Warm My Heart, and then that's going to go on here. And I'm going to take my glue dots, and I'm just going to put one on each side. And I'm going to go You Warm My Heart. So it just goes right there, like that. Then we have our cute little thermos and our cute little cup. And we're going to take our thermos, and I'm just going to put one on the top, one on the bottom. And this is going to go here, like that. And then we have our cup, which is going to go right here. So I'm going to put dimensionals on here instead of the cup, so that I don't have any sticking out. All right, that's going to go right there. I'm trying to do it down. I want to do it just a little bit down so it's in front of my thermos. So see how the bottom of the cup is a little bit lower than the thermos, and then that visually brings it out away from the card. All right, or away from the thermos. Okay, so let's put some dimensionals. And I just have the baby ones. I don't know, it seems like I'm always using up my big ones. I'm always got the baby ones. And what's fun about the baby ones, then I just have even more of those backs everywhere. Okay, so let's put this on the card. So I also changed my bling. I did not put any ribbon on this, only because we've already got, you know, this pretty flower paper going on. I'm going to put some bling. I was just like, I don't want to add a ribbon just to add a ribbon when you don't want it to be too busy. So what I did was I picked the Tinsel Gems 4-pack because they have the berry burst in there. Now it's a little bit lighter berry burst in the ink, but it still looks super cute with it. All right, so let's grab some of our bling. We'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we'll kind of go around that circle a little bit. Just kind of emphasize that circle. But there is that one. So what do you think? All right, so let me show you the catalog version. So here's the catalog version. And then my twist. So what do you think? So here's the ones I did earlier. So they're not much different. then here's the other one. So they look pretty darn close. I might have brought this this drinking cup. Might be a little further down. See visually? See what I mean? By this one looks like it's in front because it's way lower than this one. So it's just like a trick, just a trick of the eye. All right, so there are the Mimeograph Monday with a twist. All right, so let me say see you later, alligator. So yeah, so Cindy, thank you so much for requesting that. Make sure you send me your address so I can send you one of the cards. And it's such a cute set. I'm so glad I got it. And I want to do some more where I just stamp the thermos on DSP and then just cut it out. And then your thermos will be all sorts of patterns. And I can't wait because it's really, really fun. I had done this, but then I ended up not using it. So this was just a crushed curry that I did with white. And then I cut out the little shape. Oh, you can hear my washer spinning. So it's kind of cute. It puts that little, I just did tone on tone. It puts that little pattern on there. But I didn't end up using that one. So anyways, all right. So I'm going to say see you later. Don't forget to come back and see me tomorrow, Tuesday, for my Teach Me Tuesdays. That'll be 3 o'clock Arizona time, same channel. Thanks so much for spending some time with me today. And if there's ever a request for me to do a Mimeograph Monday with a twist, let me know. I can't do them all because I don't own everything. But it doesn't hurt to ask, right? All right, so I'm going to say see you later. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. All right, bye for now. Don't forget to get that free shipping. Don't forget. All right, bye.